Hello everyone and welcome back to Dime Box Discoveries. I hope you're having a great day or evening as the case may be. It's been a while since I've done a video because honestly, the last couple shows I went to, there were no dime boxes. Like 50 cents and up were a lot of them, bucking up were a lot of them. So I was excited to find a good dime box, and I also have some penny stuff, which is always exciting for me because I'm super cheap and I think that's cool. And also a trade through the mail that came in. I want to show that off as well. Some really interesting stuff. I don't want to waste too much time, so we'll get right to it and show you what we found. We'll start with dime box, hit the pennies, some quarters, and the trade through the mail, and we'll show you what we got going on. So starting off right away, once again, being in the Cincinnati area, I always pick up the red stuff of interest. Found some good red stuff. How about this 1987 Eric Davis Home Plate Heroes? It's from Kraft, like from Kraft Foods. So these are cool. I found a bunch of these over time. At the rate I'm going, I'm going to have to put together the set, and I don't want to get into that. But Eric Davis, 87 was cool. How about Tom Seaver and Dave Concepcion from 1982? Those are very nice. There's an Eric Davis Fleer. Barry Larkin, something nice and shiny from Fleer. Mystique, I don't even know what that is. Barry Larkin All-Stars, the black one from Fleer. Jimmy Dean had a lot of food stuff I found, which I always enjoy. I like the oddball. I like the food stuff. Larkin, Jimmy Dean. And then how about some Ken Griffey Jr. Sporting News covers? These ones are cool. I just like them. I think they're cool. These are really neat. These are all-time Reds cards. I think are they TCMA? Yeah, these are TCMA. These are black and white ones. You don't come across these a lot of times, so these are really cool in the dime box with some great players like Johnny Bench, Ted Kluszewski, Frank Robinson, and Joe Morgan. So found some really good red stuff in the dime boxes. I was very, very pleased. Also, in the dime boxes, speaking of food stuff, how about a Hostess Rod Carew? Things cut horribly, kind of, not as bad as some of the ones, but Rod Carew Hostess from 1979, that's really cool. Dave Parker, this one is the OPC 84. And then I got a friend who collects Parker, so I always give him all the Parkers I find. There's 84 Fleer. How about the Diamond King from the Cobra? Drake's, and some 82 Dave Parkers with the being interviewed in the Parker in action. So those are really neat. I really like the Rod Carew. It's his birthday just recently. That one's really cool. Anybody who's seen mine before knows I love the Team USA ones, but this one's a little odd. It's not John B's Team USA. It's a sort of a redo one from Topps Gallery with Topps instead of Team USA. It's strange. I don't know, but I thought it was cool. How about a Chipper? Oakland A's. I'm a fan of the A's. David Ortiz. This is actually really cool in the dime box. This is the metallic flake one, I believe. So you can actually feel the flakes. That is actually a pretty good card for the dime box. If you've seen my stuff before, you know I love box bottoms. And that's a Jose Canseco Donruss. There's actually a box bottom. So that one was really cool. Ernie Banks, Frank Robinson. There's a Derek Jeter from Collector's Choice. There's a Mark McGwire IPC. You know I love my Team USA stuff. This one's kind of cool. Team picture. I don't know. This is really recent. This is, 2020, so no one really on here yet popping the majors. We'll see what happens. And Ricky Henderson, Jimmy Dean. I said I had a lot of food stuff. A lot of food stuff in this one that I found. How about some announcers? Chris Berman and Dickie V. This is a gold Dickie V one, apparently, which looks like it goes for a decent price. Not that I care that much. I just thought it was really cool. Also, if you've seen my stuff, you know I collect all the Topps All-Star Cup All-Star Rookie cards. So there's Mark McGwire, Chris Bryant opening day, Chipper Jones Chrome in that format. There's Jeff Bagwell and an Andre Dawson in one of these weird knockoff kind of sets. Now, I don't know if I needed these for my Oakland A's team sets. I don't think I did, but these ones might be in better shape than what I have, so I picked them up for a dime. Thurman Munson, that one's really cool. It's a little bit beaten up, got some paper loss there, but still not bad. And there's Ricky and Tim Raines. So that one, those are pretty cool. A lot of football. These are mostly football, honest on the dimes. Some vintage. There's John Riggins with the Jets. There's an 88 John Elway. There's a sticker from Ozzie Newsome. That one's really cool. Ken Houston. This one's actually all beaten up, but I just thought it was still cool. And Mark Miller rookie card. Now, what he said, why'd you get Mark Miller rookie card? Well, number one, I like old cards. Also, he is a Bowling Green Falcon. College Bowling Green. And I got my guy I watches all the time who I trade with, who went to Bowling Green, who collects all Bowling Green guys, so he'll be getting that one in the mail at some point. How about these two? I thought these were really cool. The Ronnie Lott split one is just so awesome. I mean, seriously, value, I don't care. It's just awesome. And this Gronk one, you can feel like the football, like the leather on it. It's just really cool. You know what? I just thought it was neat. I don't know if it's worth too much, but I thought that was really cool. Once again, Cincinnati, so I pick up Bengals, even though I'm not a huge Bengals fan. Anthony Munoz, nicest guy in the history of football. Kenny Anderson. I always love these Pro Set Platinums. I thought they looked so good, man. I still do. A bunch of Boomers, which is great. Pick up some Boomer Esiason, another Munoz. Pat McInally, one of my all-time favorites. He's the man who created the starting lineup figures. Great story about him going to Kenner when he was playing for the Bengals because Kenner was in Cincinnati. And that's why starting lineup figures started because a punter, so that's wide receiver from the Bengals, also listed as a punter wide receiver. That's kind of cool. Started that, and then there's Sam Weish, my most favorite coach from the Bengals of all time. Some more stuff. This is a nice little subset card of Von Miller. That just seems kind of cool. There we go. Get back in focus. Gale Sayers, Walter Payton. Some of these actually go for a decent little price, but which is cool, but I just think they're really neat. How about a Red Grange, the Galloping Ghost? Some Peyton Mannings. Went through a bunch of Peyton Mannings. You don't run across a lot of Peyton Mannings in the dime box. I was happy to pick those up. There's Roethlisberger. As a Miami guy, I collect all Miami guys. Randy Moss tops. There's some Aaron Rodgers, which are always nice. How about an Archie Manning? Look at the helmet, by the way. Oh, my gosh. Josh Dobbs, who I covered when he played for Tennessee. Super nice guy. I love the fact that he's all about NASA also. Like astrophysicist, literally. Astrophysicist / quarterback. That's really cool. And then Bo Jackson. You can't beat a retro, literally retro series. Bo Jackson. I also love my oddball non-licensed cards. So there's a Barry Sanders like that. And then this one's just kind of cool. Dan Marino, quarterback gold from Pro Line. It just looks neat. It makes me happy. So how about more Peyton Manning? These are college guys. I love guys in their college uniforms. There's Peyton Manning, Cam Sutton, Derek Barnett, Bo Jackson once again, this time in his Auburn stuff. How about Kirk Gibson, Michigan State? By the way, if you don't know, Kirk Gibson was a legitimate baller at Michigan State. He wasn't just a guy who happened to play football. He literally held and might still hold several Spartan records for receiving, which really says something. Like the guy was a legitimate receiving threat. Alvin Kamara, Trey Sermon, and Jerome Bettis, Warren Sapp, and Derek Brooks. Man, those two were, talk about a great draft, some great draft picks there for Tampa Bay. Man, they really knocked that draft out of the park. A couple of really good guys in that draft also. Some basketball. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kellogg's, once again, some more food stuff. I always love the art cards. There's Alonzo Mourning. In fact, it has literally Hornets on it. Scottie Pippen with the wild card. Giannis. Man, you never come across a Giannis card in the dime box, so pick it up. Patrick Ewing, Topps Gold. I think my guy who collects Bowling Green also likes Patrick Ewing. I have to go back and double check. That's a Topps Gold. That's cool. How about Franz Wagner? This one's really cool. I think this one's neat. It's got some kind of, I think that's maybe a variation with the purple. Team USA cards. Always pick up Dream Team cards. Always of the dime box. Friend who collects UC players. There's D'Antoni Wingfield. There's Grant Hill. How about Santa Camp? Literally says Santa Camp. Sean Camp dressed as Santa. That's just fun. Chris Malone, Electric Court. And then a couple more UC guys like Corey Blunt, Nick Van Exel. There's a Shaq, Karl Malone, and John Stockton. I'm collecting all the Topps A's cards kind of through time for team sets. So these were quarter piece or vintage. So I don't know exactly which ones I need and which ones I don't. A lot of these are ones I needed. But for a quarter, I took the chance on Burt Campaneer, said Sprague, so some 69s. That's a cool one. So there's some 69s. How about 70s in there? 71. Or these are 72s. There's Dave Duncan in there. George Hedrick. Vita Blue. Dick Williams actually is a really cool one. That's the manager. Vita Blue. Ace Rookie Stars. So for a quarter, these were not bad at all. There's an Ace team set. In the 73, Catfish Hunter. Not in best of shape, but not terrible either. So 74, 75. I always love the pinch runner designation from Herb Washington. Jim Hunter, this one's in really good shape, actually, relatively speaking, for a 75 for a quarter. And there you go. And then in the pennies, I'll fly through the pennies. I won't bore you on those. But some McCutcheons in the pennies, Brandon Webb Chrome, Will Clark, Alomar. Then these are a bunch of guys who are from, oops, as I throw it, from the Cincinnati area. These are local guys to me, so I always pick those up when I see them. Buddy Bell in there. Mark Lewis is a local guy from Hamilton, Ohio. Go Hamilton. Tim Naring. Then a couple of A's cards. How about this Gary Matthews card? Horrifically off-cut. I know a guy who collects those, so I'll send it off to him. Gary Anderson, minor league. Oral Hershiser for my Bowling Green guy if he needs it. There's a Bagwell. And then just take a look through here. Checklist card. This one's like super thick. It's kind of weird. It's from the Topps Traded. I don't know. For Penny, I thought it was interesting. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. I'm just weird like that. I always love, once again, the, non-commissioned cards. Jack McDowell. John Tudor was a baller. Gene Tennis is a baller. Tony La Russa. Some A's there. Rick Monday. So Bob Welsh, Mike Scott. I want to Cy Young. Oh, there's some football cards in the penny. Tom Rathman. There we go. And one Byron Russell as a jazz hand from back in the day. I thought that was kind of cool. So 2 things left. I'll get to these ones last. This from my guy. This came through the mail, and I want to give him a shout out. Thank you very much. I sent him a bunch of stuff with some Bowling Green guys and some other stuff he needed. He sent me back some Ron Harper's from Miami University, which of course is my alma mater. So that is awesome. Thank you. Some Mark McGuire's at IPC, which is great. They picked out a couple of the A's needs that I have for my team sets with Mike Davis and Brian Kingman, which is fantastic. Set me off. I love the American flag kind of stuff with Jimmy Key. And this guy, knowing I love Team USA, this sent me down a rabbit hole. This guy, Don Gullet, I don't know exactly how you say his name, only has 2 cards. This one and one other just like it, a different color. But he holds the all-time single season stolen base record in college baseball history with 107 stolen bases there his senior year. So that's just really cool. Played on Team USA. So what a great find. Now these, okay, these are in the dime box. I don't know what to make of these exactly. So these are all autographed. There's 30-something of them autographed. I don't know if they're real or not. For a diamond piece, I took a shot. Now here's the thing. Mark Grace's autograph, I looked at it, it looks exactly the same. Could be faked, but it looks exactly the same as what his normal one does, which is awesome. Most of these guys are not anybody special. There are also a lot of local to Cincinnati guys, which is why I think most, if not all of them, are real, just because, and Pete Harnish played for the Reds. Mike Moore. So Adam Heisdu is a Moeller grad out of Cincinnati. So Lance Johnson out of Princeton High School. DJ Boston out of Princeton High School. So a lot of these guys are local. Sid Breen, by the way, with a couple signings of, with some scriptures there. I think Romans 5:8 is something about God loves us even though we're sinners. I don't remember exactly. Sorry, I'm not up on my biblical stuff exactly. A bunch of Terry Kennedys I grabbed. They look like the real signatures, I'm not sure, and then I grabbed all the Reds ones in there. So if they're legit, that's cool. Once again, Mark Lewis, a Hamilton guy. So, local guy. These could be real. He played for the Reds. I don't know if they're not. I figured for a diamond piece, I'd take a shot. I like this one because Kyle Abbott is signing autographs, and it's an autograph on a card of him signing autographs. It just makes me laugh. Bill Kruger, and then Rick Green with a couple Team USA cards. Once again, if those are actually legit autographs, those are awesome for a diamond piece. If they're not, I've got some fun fakes. I don't know. I don't care. I took a shot. Anyway, if you see something you like, let me know. If you want to do some deals, let me know. I'm glad to start trading through the mail. Was happy to trade out, get these back from my buddy there. He's a Bowling Green guy. I'm a Miami guy. We trade out, swap out. A little Maction, a little Mac love. I love it. Anyway, hope you're having a great day. Thanks for watching the video. Get at me if you see anything you like and if there's anything you need. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.